Hi, Lindsay here at the Raven Nest Tarot. I am doing a pick a card. We'll get some charms out for each pal as well. But I've got 3 pals here, and what I'm going to be doing is seeing you, the person of interest, and the relationship. You and the relationship, them and the relationship, and then the relationship as a whole. One, two, three. Look at that. Just look at that. You are in butterfly for pal 1. Are you transforming? H. What looks like to be a Star of David or Pentacle. And Libra. Pile 3, we have the letter N, the letter A, and a moon with a heart. Get one more letter each. That's a letter, and that's a letter. Alright, M for pile 3, pile 2 is a T. Pile 1 is pure U. Alright, I'll see you at your pals. Pal 1, hi. If you chose the letter U, P, or R, or the butterfly, or the pretty pink and purple background, this is your pal. And the way I did these, I pre-shuffled and pre-pulled a couple of tarot and oracle. And we'll get some more tarot out on it, and possibly oracle as well. We'll go with what comes. This is you. Ace of Wands. Ready, creative, excited, new. Them. The 3 of crystals. They're ready to merge with you. If they haven't already, then this could be a new excitement with the relationship, a new chapter that y'all are moving into. It might be easier to do it like this. Them and then y'all together is oppression coming together as one. You're excited about new things, and this person's willing to go into these new things with you. They're maybe a little indecision, but they are willing at their core to see where it goes. Frozen in time, stuck, avoiding change, locked in the past. I feel this is what y'all are moving away from, though. The ice thaws, relief, alleviation, better days ahead. Exactly. Past, present, future, dolphin song, listening, guidance, clear audience. You are in tune with each other, or you're moving to be in tune with each other. Finally seeing what's not working and what can possibly work, and willing to do it together. Following your intuition more so as a unit of one versus separate. In tandem, I'm hearing. This night, competition and enemy, the other woman. Look over your shoulder. Sword and rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor, protection, determination. Abundance, positive mindset. Gratitude, blessings, bliss, manifest. If you are not already together, you will be coming together despite the trials and tribulations. You're going to see how strong you are. Something isn't spoken that needs to be spoken, I'm feeling. Excuse me, I had to get something to drink. Maybe you need to pause and reflect. Or the both of you will be pausing and reflecting. Men and women have a different way of thinking a lot of the times. I watched this video, and it was a guy talking about that him and his wife, every time she would get out the shower and put her hair up in a towel, which is what 99% all of us females do, I feel, put their head up in a towel, that he thought the night was over. That was it. No romance was to be. He thought that was the sign or the signal. And she thought that he found her unattractive without makeup on and her hair all done and everything. And this whole entire time, neither one of them spoke to each other until finally they did. And realized that they were misinterpreting or the other woman not feeling attractive. The competition or enemy, like that towel was his enemy. He wasn't going to get no loving. I feel like that you're coming into some clarity and truth because y'all are both determined to make this work. Positive mindset, manifest in abundance. This new insight, that this clarity that you get will move you forward. Let's see what else. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Maybe you need to go to counseling, or you have been going to counseling. It's going to be different from everybody. Or maybe counseling would help to get this clarity and truth. Have a referee between the two of you, in a sense. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. I think that's coming in with the not knowing what. Let me go for a couple more. Boat. Money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. y'all's manifesting is going to bring you out of the need to look over your shoulder and to have to plan ahead. You should always plan ahead to a certain extent, but living in the moment is going to bring you the most bliss. Not worrying about yesterday, not worrying about tomorrow, but the here and now. The past is something you can't change. Either accept it, forgive, and move on, or accept it, forgive, separate, because you know that's what's best. But I think this is you stepping into separation of a mindset that was fogged up and maybe had a bunch of people's opinions and stuff. Casket. Someone is going out of your life. This is the old version of you. The old version of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. He said, she said, that they said, that you said. You're done with it. You're done with it. You want balance now. Stepping into a new experience, exactly. You're stepping into a new experience of balance. Let's get some tarot cards on this and see what else Spirit wants to say. Spirit, for my pile one. The stagnancy, you're changing it up. You're choosing to move differently. You trust yourself now. It took things to fall apart, to fall together, to see the burdens and bring them front and center for what they really are, what really matters. This is all good. I'm getting very flowing, excited, like, you know that feeling that before you go down a slide, a water slide, and you know it's going to be a rush, and you're just psyching yourself up. That's kind of how I feel, like I'm psyching myself up, but in a good thing. This is going to bring stability. And a new version of love. A new way of loving each other. Thank you, Spirit. Ace of Cups, yes. A fresh new look on this relationship. From an ever-flowing cup of love. A new understanding. Anything else you want to say about the Spirit? Exactly. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. Everything you've worked towards coming together. Yes, wishes, stars. That balance, that good karma. That way to go. This is the Eight of Swords. Getting out of that negative mindset. Thank you, Spirit. Taking action towards this love. There's going to be some more input. There's going to be more equal give and take between the two of you. In the next 4 to 7 weeks, there's going to be movement on this if it's not already happening. And this isn't already confirmation of you moving into a good, stable unit. There's no more her and I or him and I. It's us. And we'll get a couple more cards. Just very flexible. Exactly. When you move, I move, just like that. Everything is not worth an argument. There's got to be flexibility between the equal give and take. Nine and 10, this is completion. This is a lesson that y'all learned and are going to move into a new timeline with each other and a fresh relationship with each other. Exactly. Soulmates. Anything else, Spirit? But loving you first so that you can love them truly the way they need to be loved. Not the way you need to be loved, the way they need to be loved. Observer. Y'all now know how to move. You see what works now between the two of you. And I just feel like it's going to be smooth sailing. This one's leaning in this way and that one's leaning in that way. As a whole, one. There's going to be some change, but there's going to be some stable change. This is moving into better times, better understandings. Alright, pal one. I hope this helps. I love you. Namaste. Pal 2. I pre-shuffled some cards from the tarot deck and from some oracles, and we'll get some more tarot out on it and possibly more oracle. All right. This is you. And the relationship is justice. Them. Just the Queen of Wands. The relationship. Four of Crystals. You two together let's get a couple more cards. The intangible. Let me get my glasses. This energy feels a little in and out. So I don't know. Intermediate, formless, unknowable. Keeping secrets, confidentiality, privacy, concealment. Remnants of Atlantis. The past resurfacing, past lives, or karma. I do feel like this is a karmic relationship. As soon as I've seen the Justice and the Queen of Wands, it was... I see them in tandem together. I feel like one of you is not satisfied with being I'm hearing the formless that I read a moment ago. Like with no direction. One of you is not okay with that. And the other one is content. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. Stop barking at a dead cow's butt. I feel like that's for them. Interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date. Timeline. I feel like both of you are wanting to move on from one another. That you've grown apart. Chain of events will affect your life. Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Maybe one of you are getting a job opportunity that's not local. To where if you move, I'm hearing long distance relationship. You need to defend yourself. A goal-oriented person. Problems to be resolved. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Wish will be granted. And will, which is indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. Sounds like to me somebody's wanting to commit and the other one isn't wanting to. Or is okay with the way things are with not getting married, but getting married is really heavy on somebody's heart right now. And that you're pretend you're okay with it, but you're really not. You really want to be setting the date. Holy Spirit, from a pal too. What would you like to clarify about this, please, and thank you. The Three of Cups. The Moon. I feel like you're moving on from this relationship, pal too. I feel like that your spirit guides are trying to line you up with something that you don't know right now, but you know deep down this isn't a balanced relationship. And you need balance. You need an equal give and take. That's what a partnership is equal give and take. And you are not getting it from this person because they're too unsure themselves, unsure of, it's a very insecure person I'm feeling. Or maybe it's a cocky person. Spirit's trying to move you towards something new. A new balanced, equal give and take. As above, so below. And he's going to come in on a dark unicorn. Yay! Or she. He or she. You don't know about this new beginning and getting back out there. You don't know if your dragon is going to eat their unicorn. But things could work out perfectly fine. And nobody eats nobody. This is going to come to an end, I feel. But it's an ending with... It's an ending with celebration because you've learned something from this. You've learned more about yourself from this relationship. What else would you like to say about this? Please and thank you. I'm not saying this is a bad relationship. And if you choose to work through it, or you choose to have a different insight, and I mean, it's just steady, but it seems like to me it's going to be steady, not enough what you want or need to thrive. I think this was more of a blessing because it was a lesson that's going to it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt like hell, but it's the confusion and all of that will go away. There's a lot of confusion with this relationship. There's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of in and outs I'm feeling. And it needs to end. It's an unhealthy attachment that you're in. If you choose to walk away from this, this is going to be something that brings you into your dark night of the soul. This is what it's forcing you into, is what I feel like. And it's your choice if you want to stay in this lesson or if you want to learn from it and move on. We all have free will. You can stand there staring at the hairy, nasty butt. Or you can get your defenses up, shine that light, and go on deep down within. And see what that person in this relationship is reflecting back to you. That you need to change within. So it can be as within, so without. If you're not truly loving yourself, you're going to constantly be staring at hairy butts the rest of your life. Queen of Cups, exactly. You need to love yourself. Come back to the one that's always going to be there, which is you. You don't need to try to find your happiness in anybody else. Because if you try to find your happiness in someone else and keep digging up these old wounds and not truly laying to rest, going around your skeleton self, stalking people, jumping back into karmic cycles, you're going to stay tied to a hairy butt in your face. Your spirit guides are there to show you, hey, come over here. Have some coffee. Get away from the hairy ass. I don't know. It's the way my spirit guides work. I honestly feel my dragon right now because he's quite the comedian. You got the King of Cups. Yes. Find out who you are. Love you truly so you can totally manifest by yourself in this new beginning. You can knock the octopus's leg away. Arm. Tentacle. There's nothing holding you back but yourself. Do you really, really, really want that coffee, don't you? You manifested a bigger stick to knock the octopus away so you can sit down and enjoy your coffee with hair this time instead of pulling it all out. From worry and stress that's not necessary. It's not for you. All right. Holy Spirit. What would you like to say to Pal to close this reading out? What would you like to say to Pal 2? It's all or nothing. Exactly. All or nothing. Deep knowing. Deep down you know this already. 4 and 3 is 5 with his change. So deep knowing you know something needs to change. Thank you, Spirit. No place like home. I feel like that this is home within. Again, 50. Maybe you're 50 years old. Maybe you're 43 years old. Maybe you're born in 1950. Maybe you've been together for 50 years. 34. I was just feeling to say those numbers, but back to the reading. The Hermit. No place like home. Boundaries. Home, you feel safe. You have walls where you're inside and you feel safe. You can be the true you behind closed doors. You need to think of that as hypothetically. You need to put boundaries around you. So that's loving yourself. That's nurturing yourself. It's putting those boundaries up to not let in those type of people. If you see the signs, that deep knowing, to know, yes, this is not good and I just need to trust it and move on. And this is that intuition, divine feminine intuition. Male or female, it doesn't matter. You need to trust your inner knowing. Boundaries show self-love. And you can, I treat everybody so great. I pay for all the meals. I do this, I do that. Okay. And you do this for that person. But what do you do for you? These people are reflecting not caring about you because you don't care about you. Put those boundaries up. Know what. Be secure within yourself. You don't need anybody else. Yes, clean it up. Get rid of all of this confusion. Get rid of certain beliefs that keep leaving you in relationships where there's not a true half and half. It's just a take. Givers need to learn to stop giving because takers are always going to take. This is a time to be true to yourself. All right, pal, too. I love you. I hope this helps. Namaste.